Gino sat in the coffee shop's small booth, a black calculator in front of him, its screen glowing with digits he'd entered painstakingly. He stared at the result, lips thinning into a line. Years of smiles, promises, flights, fancy dinners, visa paperwork all condensed into one harsh number. After long exhale, he murmured to himself, "What a f***ing waste." He picked up his phone. His finger hovered over call. Then he pressed. On the other side of the line, Jasmine answered, her voice tentative. "Gino?" "What?" He didn't wait. He launched. "You never intended to be with me, Jasmine. It's obvious now. You used me. A green card. The life I offered, you treated it like a stepping stone." He could hear her breath catch. He didn't pause. "I supported you. Years in Panama, you, me, our future. Then the K1 visa, the green card costs, our wedding, and now you're pregnant with someone else." Jasmine's voice cracked. "That's not what this is about." Gino slammed the number on the calculator. $40,000 for the money I transferred while you were in Panama. $10,000 for the wedding. $1,225 for the green card fees. $500 for the visa. $5,000 for divorce lawyer I'll have to hire now. Asterisk all told? $70,000 at least. You owe me. You're fake." Jasmine began to cry. "You hate me. You always did. And I did nothing criminal. I loved you." Gino's voice hardened. "That doesn't matter. What matters is what you intended. I'll make you pay for every bit of this, because you treated me like a wallet. You treated our marriage like a contract you never meant to keep. So call me what you will, I'll call the truth, fake." She hung up. Gino sat there. The coffee got cold. He glanced around the cafe, felt exposed, angry, disappointed. Inside, he replayed the early days, Panama sunsets, the promise she made, his hope, the ring, the move to Michigan, the puzzling coldness that followed, the revelation of Matt, the open marriage, the baby, the realization that he'd invested in a mirage. Fake. That word echoed. He thought of her posts, her accusations. She said he controlled her, stole her money, silenced her voice. She claimed she made her own income and sent it to her kids. She said she wasn't the scammer he was. Gino remembered the stories. He'd seen her Instagram stories. She had evidence. And yet the thing that hurt, the thing he could never forgive, was the betrayal of intent, the feeling that he had been played. In his mind, the chalkboard of memories, the flights, the dinners, the immigration papers, the green card ceremony, her smile when they said "I do," his hope for a baby, then the shock of her announcement, the pain of watching her with someone else, and now revenge. He wasn't proud, but he was done. At a scene 1 week later, he stands at the front door of their now shared house, her things mostly gone. Boxes, echoes of a life they built. He holds a letter. He clears his throat. "Jasmine, this is the final tally. I want my money back. $70,000 minimum. I'm done investing in your lies. I see through the facade. I see the act. And I'm no longer part of it." The wind picks up. He drops the letter on the floor. Leaves. Behind him, the front door closes. Reflections. Gino sits in his car afterwards, hands on the steering wheel. He asks himself, was the love real at the start? Did she fall out of love, or was she never in love? Is it fair to demand money back from someone you once said you trusted? He doesn't have all the answers. Only anger. Only the feeling of being cheated. Meanwhile, Jasmine, somewhere in Florida now, phone ringing off the hook. Emotions raw, her Instagram stories filled with tears. Truth claims. Receipts to fight back. She posts, "I never asked for a green card. I never intended to use him. I loved him. And now he wants money for a marriage that died." Her words swirl into the digital void. Some believe her. Some side with him. The fans judge. The cameras roll. Epilogue. Thought in the world of reality TV in marriage. Lines blur. Love, money, fame, immigration, all tangled. Gino and Jasmine's story becomes less about love and more about transaction. What happens when one side sees the contract broken? When the other side says the contract was never real? Then the word fake becomes a verdict. For Gino, fake means betrayal, misuse, financial loss. For Jasmine, fake would mean her voice wasn't heard, her story wasn't told. She was boxed in. And in the center, $70,000. A number, a symbol, a wound.